In this video, let's take a single vocal sample
Finding your love and I'm falling for you.
and turn it into something like this.
I'm finding your love and I'm falling for you.
I'm going to talk you through each step in my process, which will help you with your own songwriting and production. Let's start off by listening to the vocal sample.
Calling your taxi where you weren't there.
Gorgeous. If you find out what key the vocal sample is in, it'll give us a range of chords we could choose between for the track.
It's in the location where you wouldn't share.
So our vocals are in the key of B flat major. That doesn't mean we have to stay in the key of B flat major with our chords, but for the sake of simplicity, I think I will. Let's mess around with some chord progressions as the vocals are singing, or as Owen, my brother, the beautiful human, sings.
Calling your taxi where you weren't there. It's in the location where you wouldn't share.
Just those descending bass notes as you go along. Disney way to go. Chords minor. Okay, let's go for it. Sandra has made the executive decision.
Calling your taxi where you weren't there.
B flat major,
It's in the
back to F, then to C minor, then to D. Oh, it's kind of like a B flat major as well. E flat major, then to F. Nice. It really opens up there because we're going for like 3 major chords in a row and it's rising. Rising melodies tend to give us a sense of happiness and it's opening up and something nice is going to happen. And the first half has been primarily minor chords. Super. Any thoughts on those chord guys? Let me know down below. BPM. It's at 120. Each and every single one of us has our own tastes and likes in music and our own genre. At this stage, you can choose what instrumentation you would like to back up or supplement that genre being felt in your music. Here, I'm going to record in the piano chords and then transfer them across to a synth that is suitable for my style. I'm going to record in the piano just so I have that MIDI of the chords ready to go, and I might switch it onto a different synth later on. So let's go to the Labs piano, free piano you can download, and let's just record those chords. I'm going to go with the right hand only and leave the bass notes for something else. Count in and a click.
The light is enough, one night is enough. I'm finding your love and I'm falling for you.
Cool. And the last chord I actually want this to be a F major with a second. I'm feeling like copying these chords across to some sort of texture synth straight away. Or texture synth is a retro synth. Those are all the details. Chill iPad and then I edit it a little bit. Just want that kickstart to be a little bit more pumpy. Let's do the post chorus with samples. Yeah, let's do that. I feel like we're doing the end of the song right now. At this point, I know I need another sound, but I'm not sure what I want to put in. So instead of wasting time trying to find a sound, let's just play out some melody notes and then work our way from there. Let's have a listen to some guitar. Play that in the different instruments, but I do like the sentiment. Let's record it in with vocals. I'm feeling vocally today. Dum dum dum, dum dum dum. Let's go with that. One vocal following the bass notes. Dum 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 dum. This sounds very Jacob Collier inspired. I promise it's not, or maybe it is. That'll be a good thing. Dum 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 dum. Woo, need more breath. All the breath in the world. Tune that, double click, bring in the vibrato. Second guy. Dum, dum. Hey, that's kind of cool. I used to just loop violins like this and just come up with random things on the spot. I miss those days. Let's go to the next one. Dum, 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 dum. I think it's kind of cool. I don't know, it's giving me enjoyment. That's what it's all about, right guys? Dynamics, noise gate. Unreal. I really like that. That's cool. Ooh, I need to save it. What are we calling you? Calling a taxi. Taxi. Might go double time. Let's grab all these guys and move them earlier. I feel like that's interesting. I'm sure you all have heard that the drum and bass are the rhythm section, so make sure they work together. So when I'm producing my own tracks, I usually work on both of them side by side. We got to make sure our rhythm section is tight and working together. Try some bass to just give it a vibe, and then we'll just do some drums to go with that bass. Get the flicks and follow for all these on. I'm tempted to move it up by like 2 beats just to make it a little bit more moving. So once we have flex and follow on here, our vocals will follow. Let's try it with the lower octave, I think. I don't know if that's too dancey. Might be a bit too dancey. I'm gonna leave that bass there for a minute and let's just work out maybe some chiller drums, something a little bit more lo-fi. Splice, drums, kicks. Take out some high end here, just make it real chesty. Let's go for 2 and of 2. Bum, 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 ka. Bum, bum, ka. A big tip here is layering the same rhythm or the same melody in multiple different sounds helps so much. Claps next. Yeah, something nice, authentic. And this is going to be on the 3. If we ever decide to go double time, it'll be on the 2 and 4. With him. Ooh, this guy sounds nice. Ooh, have the little afterwards. Ooh. Let's get some claps hitting early as well. If we select marquee tool, then we can copy that across. Get rid of all the high end in the respace. Turn it way down. Going to be our sub kind of guy. The first 4 chords is like a returning D drone, and then it changes up to 5th when it's the second 4 bars, or bar 5 to 8. I made a few mistakes, but I think you can hear the potential, hopefully. Shift Option, right click, we're all the same velocity. The bass notes need to change with the kick. That's kind of cool and chill and groovy. Now that the foundation of the track is pretty much there, I'm going to mess around with different ideas that just might be interesting production parts that we can bring in and out throughout the song. Once again, you don't have to worry too much about the sounds. Just get the ideas down and you can change the sounds afterwards. How would pizzicato, I feel like... There's something cool about that. Triplets on this will definitely work nice. How would Caribbean steel drum sound? Let's get like a 16th note delay on this. Cheeky little sidechain, right? Get us bouncing. I'm vibing. Yeah, that's a vibe. I'm vibing away, I tell you. As you're producing, ideas will come to you, just like the hi-hats for me here. Don't be afraid to record it in and see how it goes. You can always mute them if it doesn't work out. I also want to put Pan Man on this fella because that's just so much fun. Caribbean steel drums, walking around the head. So if we click this button here, we'll click on rhythm step, go with the tempo, nice and smooth. So it's just like another harmony note, but it's a cha, cha. It's kind of like soca, is it? Yeah, the 16th on the lower note doesn't work, so let's get rid of that. Right, I said now, ladies. I want some hi-hats on this. Something interesting. Create a new drummer track. I think you're getting the idea though, dude. It's just not very accurate. Let's duplicate this across. I do like it. Let's get this clap in as well. It's just a really distant one. I think it just adds to the flavor. Make it nice and late, so because it's kind of really in the background anyway. Let's try some shakers. Put a shaker on the left, shaker on the right, and then maybe put some sidechain on those. Do love a good shaker, I really do. Here's a question I was asked on stream. I thought I'd leave it in because it might bring you some value. How does one practice music production to get this level of vibe? Gee, certain rhythms are very popular and you'll know they work in certain situations. So it could be. So that's in the and of 2 and on 4. 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, 4 of them. Ja, ja. After you play that rhythm enough, you'll hear it, you'll be like, oh, that rhythm might work. All right, dum, 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 dum. That's your triplet rhythm. Practicing the different rhythms and knowing what they'll sound like and be like, oh, that will work. Sidechain gives vibe quite easy, especially some electronic stuff. It just helps so much. Getting instruments out of the way when you want to feel the kick. So the kicks don't line up always on the downbeat. It's on the 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Bar 17, it comes in on the downbeat, and then it doesn't come in on the downbeat in bar 18. I think that's a big difference when it doesn't come in the downbeat every single bar. And you can see that in the bass comes in half a beat late. So on the offbeat in the next bar. That's something I found really helps as well with giving it kind of a nice vibe, kind of an uneasy as opposed to just boring straight forward to the floor, which sometimes is great, like for say disco or kind of house jam, bumping music. Sometimes with nice chill grooves, it's nice to keep stuff off the beat, syncopation. So don't always stay on the 1 of every bar downbeat. I hope that helps. Sorry, Alex, if that was a bad answer. Always happy to help, yeah. And we're back again to sounds that I'm hearing in my head, and I just want to get it into Logic as quickly as possible. For me, shakers with sidechain never fail. Let's get a shaker in. I think this will work. We've got one shaker. It's a mono track, right? One to the right. Duplicate by Command D. Copy that. Copy the track across using Option and click across. And we're going to put this one to the left. Let's just solo these two really quickly and turn them down. Let's throw some sidechain on this then. We need maybe every half bar. So every 1 and 3. If it just totally cuts, it just sounds a bit unnatural. You still need to hear some of it. So it sounds like someone's going shaka 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 shaka. Let's try those drums. Impacts and risers help so much with build-ups. Definitely try them out. So this is our white noise riser. Yeah, so that needs to be up here. Give it a bit more. We're getting somewhere. The more vocals you record, the better it will sound. When in doubt, more vocals. Few vocals here that I want to hear. This ad-lib B in particular. So we've got, and I can probably do a sidechain compression to this, but we'll just do this for a minute.
Calling your taxi where you weren't there.
Yeah, nice. Ooh, could do like a cheeky, take off some high-end Sound Toys, Little Altar Boy, and take down some 4 man. Let's go 4. Something really cool there. Let me duplicate this track. I could do it with delay, but just for the sake of time, quarter no delay. And once again, I'm here following my nose, thickening out the backing vocals by chopping up the sample. How about we duplicate another one and have it change notes? That could be kind of sick. Let's open up this guy, back to flex pitch, and flip it out the other side. I'll mix it later, but give it a bit of reverb. They need to explode out. And reverb gives it a bit more distance, so it's further away from the ear.
The light is enough, one night is enough. I'm finding
gorgeous. Whoa. How about that guy going to like it's a full it's like a texture thing, and we're just stepping our way down. Beautiful little scale of G minor. Super. That's pretty cool. For you. That's gorgeous. Let's put the vocals in the outro as well, seeing as we're here. It's so tropical. Once you put in the Caribbean steel drums, you're like, oh, now it's party. I see the hula drums. Hula things. It's hula all around. Let's keep the claps in for like half of it. So Command or there, no claps at the end. And to finish the track, I just added in some violins that are just held long notes, which act as a ceiling for the track. Just high frequencies. Adds a bit of energy. A held high note on a synth does exactly the same job. I tend to use violins quite a lot. I just like how they sound. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to hit the like, subscribe, and bell notification button to see more videos like this. And I stream live over on Twitch, so if you want to see me make these videos live, that's the place to go. Links are down below. All right, we have listened to what we did in just over an hour and 50 minutes. I spent a bit too long mixing, but I'm happy with the start. I think it sounds good, and that's the main thing. All right, let's listen to the full thing. Are to be rude, not to. Here we go.
calling your taxi where you weren't there. Send the location where you wouldn't share. The light is enough, one night is enough. I'm finding your love and I'm falling for you. Calling your taxi where you weren't there. Send the location where you wouldn't share. The light is enough, one night is enough. I'm finding your love and I'm falling for you.
Yes. Needs a little bit of work, but that's good and great progress. I'm very happy with that. Woo. Shout out to Owen. What a man. What a man. What a mighty good man. Woo. It's probably time to go to bed. I got work in the morning.